YouTube, what's going on? It is your guy, Consumer Reviews and DIYs. We are back in the building with another sneaker release. And today we have the Nike Dunk High 1985. Man, was it a good year. In the black acid wash colorway. Now, first you can see that, man, we got a different box this time around. Man, Nike went with the retro vibes. We got the coloring going on in the right-hand corner. And let's take a look at that size tag. We got an 11.5, which we were able to come across. And the price point of this particular model is going to be $130. Now, surprisingly, crew, this does not have a lot of resale, which is really surprising. Let's get the numbers up there so we can see what we're working with these. So right now, as of today's video, you would be expecting to pay about $164 for that lowest axe on the StockX marketplace. So again, if you're looking to get them, this isn't a lot more over the retail. Now for this particular size, since the 11.5 is a little bit tight on my foot, I will be putting these up on the online shop for a little bit over retail. So you can go check me out. I'll put the link or the site address somewhere within the description. So if you're interested in purchasing this pair, go ahead out there and check your guy out. All right, so now as we get to this part of the box, man, you can see that this is very retro. You have those Nike like ping pong balls, or they could be symbolic of pool balls with the Nike check. I know it's sideways, guys, but that's the angle that I was able to catch it at. So this time around, again, we got a really fresh looking retro box. But enough talking, let's get into the shoe. Boom. We have shoe number 1. Let's go ahead and bust out that other shoe. All right, so here we have the Nike Dunk 1985. What are you guys thinking about this colorway? Is this going to be something that you guys are going to scoop up? Or is this just not it with the, the whole retro and tie-dye feel? I mean, personally, I like the shoe, but it doesn't really mesh well with what I like to wear, though. So I can be a fan of a shoe, but not necessarily want to wear it for me. And I think that this is why I put this in that category. Not to mention, these 11.5s are biting. So let's go ahead and start talking about the sizing. For me, the Dunks, I don't know, like they just run a little bit on the smaller size for my taste. And though I can fit it, I just don't like the way it fit. And it's not so much in the length, it's more so in the narrowness of it. So I would probably go ahead with a 12 in the shoe. All right, but we'll go ahead and zoom in or look at the shoe and get into those details. I mean, as you can see, it almost looks like black and white clouds that are on the shoe. That back part of the shoe, though, has a really nice cushion feel. That's one thing I did notice about these Dunks, man. They were well cushioned on the inside, especially that back part. So you will get a nice ride when it comes to your heel in these shoes. We always have to do it. We got to do our tumble test. And on this one, what are we going to rate this, YouTube? Tumble test between a 1 through 10. I'm going to give this a weak 2 because there's no tumble on this whatsoever. A very minimal on that toe. Now, you can see some tumble on this part of the shoe where the check is at. And also you have some tumbled effect on that back part. Right? But when it comes to that tumbled in the toe, we like that tumbled toe. It just doesn't exist, right? So on the inside, we have the white sock liner with the Nike check and then the Nike logo as well. And then we have that Nike on the collar. This time around, we have an extra set of laces, which are going to be somewhat on the tan side. I wouldn't put them in the classification of lemon. So if you want to swap these black laces out with those, you have that option to do so. All right, YouTube family, what are you guys thinking about these? Go ahead and get active in the comment section. If you were able to pick these guys up, let me know what your experience was. Did you get them off the Nike Sneakers app, or did you go with another third party to go ahead and scoop these up? I was able to get lucky, man, on the Sneakers app. I normally don't hit too much on the Sneakers app, but today or that day was a victory. So I was able to get them off there. All right, YouTube family, let's go ahead and throw these guys on feet.